My name is Olivia Bennett. I'm 26 years old and I live alone in a quiet two-story house on Maplewood Drive in a small town outside of Pittsburgh. The house belonged to my grandmother. She passed away last year and left it to me. Everyone said it was a blessing, plenty of space, a big backyard, and cheap. I thought so too. The first strange thing happened 3 weeks after I moved in. It was a Thursday night in October. Rain was pouring hard. I had just finished dinner and was washing dishes when I heard a soft knock on the front door. Not loud, just 3 slow knocks. I checked the time, 11:47 p.m. I wasn't expecting anyone. I looked through the peephole. The porch light was on, but the street looked empty. No car, no person, only rain. I went back to the kitchen. A minute later, 3 more knocks, same rhythm. I opened the door this time, chain still on. Cold air rushed in. Nothing, just wet steps and darkness. I told myself it was kids messing around or the wind. I locked the door, checked all the windows, and went to bed. The next morning I found something odd. One of the dining room chairs was pulled out from the table. I always push them in. I live alone, so no one else could have done it. I shrugged it off and pushed it back. That night, the knocks came again at 11:47 exactly. 3 slow knocks. This time, I didn't open the door. I sat on the couch with the lights off and waited. After 10 minutes of silence, I went upstairs to sleep. On Saturday morning, I noticed more things out of place. The coffee mug I left in the sink was now on the counter. The remote was on the coffee table instead of the armrest. Small things, things I could have forgotten. Sunday night, the knocks returned. Same time. I called my friend Jessica on the phone while it happened. "Jess, someone is knocking on my door right now. It's almost midnight." "Call the police, Liv." "I can't see anyone. What if it's nothing?" While we were talking, I heard a faint creak from upstairs, like a floorboard. My stomach dropped. I told Jessica I would call her back and quietly went to the stairs. I stood at the bottom listening. Nothing. I slept with the bedroom door locked that night. By the middle of the second week, the small changes became constant. My toothbrush was wet in the morning, even though I hadn't used it yet. The milk in the fridge was opened and half gone. One evening I came home from work and found the TV on, playing a show I never watch. I started checking the locks twice before bed. I bought a security camera for the front door. It recorded nothing. No one ever appeared on the porch when the knocks happened. The knocks were always at 11:47, always 3, always the same pause between them. Then the notes started. The first one was on my pillow when I woke up, a small piece of paper with handwriting I didn't recognize. "You look peaceful when you sleep. I like watching you." I screamed and threw it away. My hands were shaking. I called the police that morning. They came, took a report, looked around the house, and said there were no signs of forced entry. They told me to keep the doors locked and call if anything else happened. That night, the knocks came again. After the third knock, I heard a voice through the door, calm, male, almost gentle. "Olivia, I know you're scared, but you don't have to be. I'm already inside." My blood went cold. I ran to the kitchen, grabbed the biggest knife, and hid in the pantry. I stayed there for hours until the sun came up. In the daylight, I searched the entire house, closets, basement, attic. Nothing. No broken windows, no footprints. The camera still showed nothing. The next note was on the bathroom mirror, written in something red that looked like lipstick. I made coffee for you this morning. You didn't drink it. I threw the coffee maker in the trash. I stopped sleeping in my bed. I slept on the couch with all the lights on and the knife next to me. Every night at 11:47, the knocks came. Sometimes the voice spoke. I like the blue pajamas better than the grey ones. You should lock the basement window. Someone could get in. I fixed the loose board on the stairs so you don't trip. He knew things only someone watching me every day would know. One night, I decided to fight back. I left all the lights off and waited by the front door with the knife. At 11:47, the knocks started. I yanked the door open fast. The porch was empty. Rain poured down. No one there. But when I turned around to go back inside, I saw wet footprints on the wooden floor leading from the living room towards the stairs. Footprints that hadn't been there a second ago. I ran out of the house screaming. I stayed at Jessica's for 2 nights. When I came back, everything looked normal, except one thing. On my bed was a new note. Welcome home. I missed you. Don't leave me again. I broke down crying. I packed a bag and decided to leave for good. As I was carrying the bag downstairs, I heard the knocks again. It was only 9:30 p.m., not the usual time. I froze. The voice came from inside the house this time, from the kitchen. Olivia, don't go. We've been together for so long now. I dropped the bag and ran for the front door. It was locked. The deadbolt I had just turned was now locked from the inside. I fumbled with it, but my hands were shaking too much. Footsteps started coming down the hallway, slow, calm. I could hear breathing. I ran upstairs to my bedroom and locked the door. I pushed the dresser against it. My phone was downstairs in my bag. I had nothing. The footsteps stopped right outside the bedroom door. A soft knock on the bedroom door, 3 times. Olivia, open the door. I've been waiting patiently. I backed into the corner, crying silently. He started talking through the door for a long time. He told me his name was Daniel. He said he had been living in the house for months before my grandmother died. He had made a small space in the walls and the crawl space between the floors. He had been watching her too, but she was old and quiet. When I moved in, he decided I was better. He described every night I had spent in the house, what I ate, what I watched, how I cried after a bad day at work. He said he loved me. He said he kept me safe. He said he had killed the man who came to check the gas meter last month because the man looked at me too long. I stayed silent, hoping he would leave. Hours passed. The rain stopped. Morning light started coming through the window. Then I heard him move away from the door. I waited another hour. Silence. I slowly moved the dresser and opened the door a crack. The hallway was empty. I crept downstairs. My bag was still there. My phone was gone. I ran to the front door. It was unlocked now. I stepped outside into the fresh morning air and started running down the street. I made it 2 blocks before a car pulled up beside me. The window rolled down. It was a man in his 30s, normal looking, short brown hair, friendly smile. "Olivia, are you okay? You look scared." I didn't know him. I kept running. He drove slowly next to me. "I'm Daniel. I just want to talk. You left your phone at home. I brought it for you." I screamed and ran into someone's yard. They called the police. The police found nothing in my house at first. No hidden spaces, no Daniel. But when they tore open the walls in the basement, they found it. A narrow tunnel system behind the dye wall, small shelves with my hair from the shower drain, photos of me sleeping, empty food containers,
and
a sleeping
diary. In the diary, Daniel had written every day for 8 months. The last entry was from that morning. "She tried to leave today. I don't know why she's scared of me. I only want to be with her. If she leaves again, I will have to make sure she can't." They never caught him. I moved to another state, new name, new city. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear 3 slow knocks on whatever door I'm behind. And I check the time. It's always